We are here representing a large constituency of pastors who are coming from different cities in Germany. And we have, of course, one message that we'd like to extend to you and to the leadership, that as a church, are people who are seeking reconciliation and peace and prosperity of the country. We love you and we are praying for you as a mandate of the church. We have a number of concerns, but I'll mention two very fast. One, we have a number of Kenyans here. They would like to get married, but it is quite complicated for them to go back home. Is there a possibility that this can happen within our embassy? Probably there could be a legal representation, and we can do that. Number two, as a church, and forgive me, I'm representing the constituency of pastors and in Germany. As a church, we need people that we would like to come and help us to work. We need pastors, ministers, professionals such as keyboardists and such a people, because we have a large constituency of churches, in this case Kenyan churches in Germany, and we need manpower. And sometimes it's quite complicated and difficult to get visas in Germany for such purpose. So we are praying if there could be any intervention where that is concerned, we'll be much grateful.
Thank you, Pastor. Rosalind, do you want to answer that? Because I think that matter he has raised on marriage around the embassy has been raised to us before, yes, in a different jurisdiction, and also the second matter.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. On the marriage thing, you'll be happy to know we already have a framework, a committee. Very soon we should be able to roll out marriage services here at the embassy in Berlin. So that is something that we are already working on. And the church staff issue has actually been raised with me just this week about, and I believe that is a category that is now covered within the agreement. So church workers, ministers, and so on should be able to immigrate under the agreement that we have just signed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Maybe I'll take two. There is a young man there with a good hairstyle. Let's talk to him. And then one of the ladies here with a very nice dress.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. My name is Benson Kuria. As you can see, I'm a youth. I'm a beneficiary of the voluntary service. I came through Sally Klauswald. She's one of the Kenyans who are sensitizing Kenyans online on ways to migrate to Germany, physically, not online. And I came here, I did my FSJ, and now I'm doing my Ausbildung. But Mr. President, I would say we are going through a lot of challenges as youth. I hope we have some youth here. Coming here, it's difficult. As you said, you are having partnership with the German government. But the academic credentials, as you said, Mr. President, they are very different than our school system. My first question is, what are the conversations that you're having to make our school system kind of the same with the German system? So when we are translating our documents, our Anerkennung, our work credentials, that they are accredited here, that we are given the same chances as the Germans who are here. Because we are starting from scratch. As they said, we are going through a lot of stress as men. We've studied back in Kenya, we have our degrees, you come here, you're told you have to start again. And on my second question, I will say thank you so much, Mr. President. As you said, you're weeding out some of the problems that have been there, and thank you so much for appointing our new ambassador. We have been given a chance, which we never had in the previous leadership. We'll say we have to be honest, that we are here and we are able to address our issues. And we are asking as the youth, can you incorporate us here in Germany, for example, as immigrants, that we have accessibility to the labor department. Yeah, when we want to work, we have our credentials to be signed. Yeah, education system also. We are not given the chance to get close so our issues can be heard. What are you doing about that also here in Germany as you work in Kenya? Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, I had a meeting this morning with the labor agents, and actually those two issues came up, that some of the Kenyans who come here, you have qualified, but when you come here you are told you're taken back a year, and you're told go back to school and do this. And it is because we didn't have a framework. Now we do. And in fact, one of the issues